heading to work right now, and today is St. Patrick's Day, and it's the parade and all that in downtown. So there's a lot of people. Look at that. Trust me, there's a lot more. But gonna get to work on time for the first time in a while. It's been about like maybe a month and a half, 2 months. I usually get on time to work during the week. Weekend, that's a whole different story. I usually get there like 10, 15 minutes late. But yeah, we have the salt trucks and everything. Trying to keep the people safe out here. But yeah, there's traffic everywhere. Crazy. But I'll be missing the parade because I have to be at work. And but yeah, listen, 10:35, not bad. Yeah. Finally out of work, going home. But I was wondering why I couldn't really see many people out in the streets from the window from work. And it's because it's snowing, you know? And it hurts like hell. That thing feels like ice just hitting your face the whole time. But yeah, there's not really many people out here. Usually when it's not like this, when the weather's nice, people are walking around and all that and celebrating, but not today. This snow. Horrible. It is breakfast time. First, let me say this. This is acting up. I have it here. I don't know if you guys can see this right here. This started bleeding yesterday because I was like, I guess I was scrubbing too hard, and yeah, I started bleeding from here. But then I have like marks here and here. It's just crazy. So I do have to do that appointment soon already because this is getting on my nerves. I hate it. I get frustrated. My confidence level kind of goes down a little bit because I'm just like, I'm going out like to places with all these marks on my face, and sometimes I feel like people are just staring at them, right? So that's what makes me feel a little uncomfortable sometimes, but it's all right, you know. It is what it is. Once I go to the doctor and gets taken care of, I'll be very happy because, like I said, to me, I'm not all about my looks, but I just don't want it to look so bad because it literally covers up this whole thing on this side, on here. Then I have like manchas here. Then I realized that on my head, like on the back of my head, I also have it. And it gets itchy, irritated. And it's like I try not to scratch, but then I do because it just gets very uncomfortable. Yeah. But anyways, breakfast is served. I made my pancakes. Thing is, my mom always makes fun of me because my pancakes come out pretty thick and big. So she's like, that's not a pancake, that's literally a cake already at this point. But yeah, I'm gonna have that. And then we're on a mission today. We're on a mission to clear the back area. I'll show you guys later exactly what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna try to make the most out of the storage that we have. And like rearrange a couple of things. So I guess you could say it's like spring cleaning. Yeah, but I'm always constantly doing that, so I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna do that today and then go to the gym later. Go work out all this frustration that I have because of my face. So we're gonna do that. But yeah, like right now it's not as bad because usually it's like super red and you could tell. Right, it's like super red, like more red than this. It almost looks like I'm kind of like bleeding in a sense, I guess you could say. But yeah, it's like red and it gets all scabby and nasty. Casi me miro como los zombies, the zombies from The Last of Us with that crazy stuff on their face. Basically, it's what it looks like. But hey, we're gonna get through. We're gonna get through it, okay? So, buen provecho for you guys that are eating. And let me get this breakfast in because I'm hungry now. Here's the mission. Alright? Now that I finished eating, my food is a little down, is this. We have a mess back here, and I'll show you guys the mess. Usually my mom doesn't like me showing messes, but here it is. See this? That's my clothes, I gotta put it away. That's my clothes that I get clean, but then that's their stuff right here. So this is the mission. Besides putting dirty clothes to wash, folding clean clothes. Getting rid of this that's on top of here. All of this, right? Putting it somewhere else, because we don't use the stuff that's up there. Then clearing this out. Not clearing it out completely, because these are my my work bag and my gym bag. But what's underneath it, which is literally, this actually lifts up. I don't think I've ever shown you guys, but this lifts up. There's stuff in there. So I want to put this stuff that's in here up there, because this stuff that's in here is all holiday stuff, like my Christmas sweaters, my Christmas shirts. Also, I believe my Halloween shirts are in here. Some of them are, some of them aren't. But I want to put them up there so it's easier access, right? If not, there's also stuff behind here. There's these little drawers back there, right? This is a little thing that you could use to sit on. That's back, this where you could sit on. And it has little baskets in there, and I could probably use those for something, because those are pretty much empty. Because I need to make room for a lot of stuff. But yeah, that is the mission right now. Clear that stuff up there, put it away somewhere else, move the stuff that's in there and that thing. All right, find the right place for it, and of course, meanwhile doing all that, cleaning this lovely mess that I made of clean clothes and doing the laundry. So let's get to it. Update, right? Here you go, look. We got our Christmas sweaters. These are just whatever. There's Christmas sweaters, some Christmas sweaters. Why can't I talk? Some Christmas sweaters and shirts, and I have some other sweaters that are more like, they're not Christmas per se, but they give me more of like Christmas vibes. But I got these there. Then we got our Halloween shirts, and then these are other shirts, right? So I have it all up there. Actually looks pretty nice. It's not bad. And then here, like I said, I just cleared this out just so I could get to this, but it's pretty good. Pretty empty. I could put more stuff in there. I'll probably move some of the stuff that's in my room in there. I'm probably gonna put it in here. But right now I'm gonna stop for now, because it is time to get ready to go to the gym. I'm kind of like, I don't want to go, but I have to go. It's leg day. I just barely recovered from leg day from last week. Just barely yesterday I recovered. So we're gonna go do some damage on the legs, and once I get back, well, I'm gonna stop at the store and try to get some stuff to make some lasagna, which I've only made it once. I'm gonna try to do it again, but yeah, gonna try to stop at the store, get the stuff for the lasagna, and then go work out, come back, cook it up, because it doesn't really take that long. And then I might continue this tomorrow, because the cooking part is going to take my time. So let's get ready to go to the El Gimnasio. I didn't get a chance to make the lasagna yesterday, but it's okay, because I'm going to make it today. My grandma, she ended up making chilaquiles, which, look at that. I put the huevo, my mom made the meat yesterday on the cecina. So having a full course breakfast meal, basically. But yeah, I'm gonna make the lasagna, which I think I've told you guys is not regular lasagna, is lasagna, but the sauce, instead of it being like the tomatoey sauce, it's actually the chipotle sauce, which, trust me, let me clean up or something on the lens. Which, trust me, if you make it with chipotle sauce, it's gonna change your life. I love it like that instead, because it still has the sauciness to it, but then still that kick, right? And then gonna also make my ground turkey, so that way when I want to have the avocado toast, I could have it whenever. Just have to prep it, just have the meat ready. So we're gonna be doing those two things. It's gonna be a pretty busy day, but first we're gonna eat these chilaquiles, let my food go down a little bit, and then get to doing that, which shouldn't take that long. The lasagna, all in all, should probably take about an hour and a half. That's counting that I have to cook the meat first, and then the oven will take care of the rest. And then, yeah, with also doing the ground turkey at the same time. So we're gonna get it done. We're cooking today, cooking for sure. It's time. By the way, see, it flared up. It's all flared up again. But nonetheless, we're gonna cook right now. Trying to get that lighting from the sun. We have the meat. We got that good old 97.3 or no 93.7. 93.7. Then of course we got our seasoning. Then we got the sauce, chipotle sauce. So we're gonna cook up that meat first. Then once it's done, we're gonna start layering into a pan and then putting it in the oven. Oh, I'm so ready. It's gonna be so good. And then of course we have, I found the original ones. I was trying to use that first time I made it, but we have the oven ready lasagna. That's what I ended up getting. So let's get to it. And that way we'll be done around like maybe 2ish. Yeah, hopefully. And the meat is done cooking with the chipotle sauce. I had 2 extra ones. I think I'm gonna put a little bit too much chipotle, but it's okay because I like mine saucy, right? Don't nobody like no dry food, right? You don't like no dry chicken or dry steak or nothing like that. I like it to be nice and juicy. So yeah, we have that done. I already put on my first layer. Then we have the cottage cheese. I do not use the regular one that you're supposed to for to make lasagna. No, thing is, the only thing that's original about the lasagna is just having the actual, right, that and mozzarella. Other than that, I mean, the ground beef, yeah, but the sauce is different. And I used cottage cheese instead of, I forgot, what is it, ricotta? Is it ricotta cheese? I don't know. Yeah, because that original one had it once like that, did not like it. It was horrible. Like, it was so dry. Like that type of cheese that it was so dry and all that, and it's just like it wasn't the same. So sticking to cottage. So right now I'm gonna layer it all up, and I'll show you guys how it looks after it's been layered, and then we're gonna put it in the oven. We are done layering it up. Look at this. I just have to cover it up with foil. The oven is already getting ready. It's heating up. But yeah, I just gotta cover it up with foil, put it in there. Meanwhile, that was all doing, meanwhile the meat was cooking rich. I had leftover meat. I'll put it in a container or something. But meanwhile that was cooking, I was already cutting up the peppers. So I could make this, like I said, have this ready for my avocado toast. And then I didn't realize this, I also got the 97.3 on here. There are different ones. I think they also have like the 9010 for that one from Jenny. Was it Jenny O? I think they have the 9010. They got this one, the 93.7, and then I think they have like another one, 8020. I believe is the other one that they have for that. But yeah, got the leanest with 22 grams of protein. Like I said, I'm not really in a diet, but yes, I am looking more at like the protein stuff, looking at the stuff that makes sure it doesn't have too much salt or too much sugar. Just because since I see that now, like it's a running thing in the family, where it's like my dad has his high cholesterol, has borderline diabetic, pre-diabetic. Then my mom is diabetic. Then hers has come up with like high cholesterol. So there's like certain things, it runs in the family. So now I'm just like, okay, I got to take care of myself. Do those certain steps to prevent all that from happening. Yes, I do work out, but it's good to take care of yourself extra You know, like making sure you're not taking too much salt, like salt intake. Salt intake, crazy. I've been looking at stuff where it's just like the sodium is super high, and I'm changing that stuff. Same thing with sugar, making sure the sugar is low. Calories as well, you know, and then fat, total fat, like all that stuff. I'm looking into it a little bit more. Like I said, I'm not in a diet, but I am looking at healthier options of things that I usually like to get. And what else? I think that's all of it. Yeah, the fat, calories, sugar, sodium. You know, just gotta make sure that we're all good. Don't wanna wait till like it's too late to make those changes, and then next thing you know, I'm on pills and medications and all this stuff. So let me wrap that up, put it in the oven, and then continue doing the ground turkey for these avocado toast and other stuff, because I sometimes use it for like making my own bowls, and instead of using like ground beef, I use the ground turkey. So yeah, let's get all of this done. We're almost there. We're almost done with everything. We are almost there. We're about a half an hour away before this is done. I like how it does those lights like that. I don't know why it only does it on the screen. But we are also almost done with this. I already put in the peppers, which are just sweet peppers, onion. The thing is, my grandma... one other thing before I go into my grandma. I also use this, because sometimes while that's cooking and I'm cutting up the sweet peppers and the onion, it gets already dry, so then I put this chicken broth, put it in there to make sure it still stays juicy. Like I said, I don't really like stuff to be dry. Who does, man? If you do, you're weird. You're weird. But anyways, back to my grandma. She's, if you guys could hear all that banging, it's that she's sweeping her room, she says. But she came out here and she saw like that I was using another pan. She was just like, "Were you cooking another thing?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "That's just to prepare my stuff for whenever I want to have like avocado toast or like breakfast." She's like, "Oh, okay." And then she opens it. She's like, "Oh, it smells good." And she's like, "What is it that you put in there?" And I told her what I put in there, which is basically just that seasoning, that Goya seasoning. But you could also just put like some salt and oregano, and it is amazing. Trust me, I've done it before. When I didn't really have like an actual seasoning that was already made, I just grabbed some salt, some oregano, put it on there, boom, done. And actually, sometimes I've actually put even limon on there. And then depending, I forgot what it was. There was one thing that I had that it ended up tasting like lechon at the end. It wasn't this type of meat, it was a different type of meat. It ended up tasting like lechon, and I was like, damn. But yeah, she was just like wondering. She's like, "So what do you put?" I'm like, "Oh, pues ahorita, pues ahí está el sazón. El sazón es la de Goya." She's like, "Oh, and it has everything you need." I'm like, "Yeah, it has everything already in there." I'm like, "But you could just use the seasonings like that." I'm like, "If not, just some salt, some oregano. I mean, if you wanted to, I guess you could put a little bit of black pepper, right?" Like, "Oh, que es que yo allá en México, en el rancho, yo siempre compro carne y no sé qué ponerle." Dice, "Compro carne molida y no sé qué ponerle." I was like, "Oh, okay." She's like, "No," and I told her, like, "Yeah, it's just that." And she's like, "Oh, y le pones eso también." And she was pointing at the peppers, because I was cutting them right here on the table. She's like, "¿Y también le pones eso?" I was like, "Sí, ahorita también se le pone cebolla." So I was like, "Yeah, like you put the peppers, you put some onion, and like you put it all in there, and like and just let it cook on its own. Once in a while, just stir it up." She's like, "Oh, okay." She's like, "When I go to Mexico, I'm gonna try." I was like, "Okay." And she also saw when I was putting in the lasagna in the oven, and she was like, "Oh, I can't wait to have that." So she teaches me a little bit about cooking. I know I promised you guys some more cooking videos. We haven't gotten to it, but yeah, she gets some cooking lessons from me sometimes, and then I get some cooking lessons from her. So it's just a trade-off back and forth. So about 25 minutes, and then everything will be done, because I literally put that ground turkey to cook at the same time that I put the lasagna in the oven. So yeah, we're almost there. Just gotta have to clean up the mess that I made, which is not really much. It's just that, the chicken broth, the seasoning, and then just put that away. The oven ready lasagna packets, just put those away. Yeah, we're done. And then I'm just gonna throw out the garbage that's here. But yeah, it's been a busy day with just cooking. We are basically done cooking. Look, the lasagna. I just don't like when it sticks to the foil and it takes off part of the cheese. But hey, the rest of it, you know, que chulada. And this, basically almost done. It all smells good. I'm tired from cooking and cleaning up my mess and then throwing away the garbage. But hey, it's all good though. I'm happy though because it's been a while since we've had this lasagna and I've been wanting it for a minute. So hopefully it's still good. Hopefully I still got it. I haven't made it in over a year. But yeah, crossing our fingers that later on it's gonna be a nice feast, especially after working out. Oh my god, it's gonna be so good. But yeah, I guess for now I just get to rest up because this thing is basically done, the ground turkey, and then the lasagna is done. My grandma says that she's ready to eat some. She's over here. She's putting away dishes. We can't get her to stop not doing anything. She always does dishes, puts them away, cleans up around here. We tell her to take it easy and not do too much, you know, especially since she's fallen before and like broken stuff. And by broken stuff, I mean she's broken like her legs. She's broken one leg and then fell a year later, over a year later, she fell again and broke the other leg. So yeah, we always try to tell her to take it easy. So yeah, I'm gonna rest up and just wait for my mom to get home and we'll go to the gym. She knows that I was making the lasagna. I think the only person that didn't know was my dad, so he's gonna be very happy about that later on. And I'm just checking because I had ordered. I'm over here checking the mail because I had ordered a new like wrist band for my watch. That's a new watch band. Actually, it's the right way to say it. So I ordered a new one, so I'm waiting on it to get here. It's supposed to be a little bit more secured than this one, a little bit better too. And it's a sport one. So yeah, at least we're done with what I wanted to do today. At least that. Okay, so I couldn't resist. So I served myself a nice little plate right here. Boom, right? Little bit. It kind of fell apart when I was putting it in there. So it's not like exactly like how lasagna looks. And then my package got here for my watch. Let me see if I could set you guys up. Hold on, give me a second. Boom, right there. Boom. Alright. So we got the package, and it's for the new sports watch, which I still have the old one on here. We're gonna open it up right now. See how it looks, because on the website, and then from that I know of, this company's supposed to be pretty good. It's called Nomad. Right? It's focusing. There you go, Nomad. This is how it looks. Boom. The back. Boom. Let's open this up. This thing grabbed onto something. I should just. Oh, there we go. Pull. Okay, it looks nice. I like it. It looks nice. Hey, it's very secured in here though. It's like being held by these strings up here. Hold on. One out. There we go. It has these little things in the back. Look, it's holding onto it. I just gotta pull it one way, whatnot. Come on. Boom. And done. Let's try to see about switching it right now. Real fast. Boom. Done. Done on one side. Boom. Done on the other. Now, which way do I want to do this? Just like this. Hold up. This thing is a little weird. Now they're saying that you have to push the little button down, right? There we go. That. I'm over here trying to do it, and I'm taking up all the time. This is a little bit more secured, it seems like, from what I can tell. Okay, boom. That's how it looks. This is the old one, the old Nike one. This looks a little bit more sophisticated, I feel like. But now I gotta figure out how to use this one. Okay, and put this through the loop. It's a little bit harder to put through the loop, but there we go. Nonetheless, it's in. And then it doesn't feel as loose, actually. So here we go. Now I can take you guys off of here. So here we go. See? Try to get in the light. I feel like it's more secured than the old one. It feels more fitted too. It doesn't feel like it's gonna move around, because this one, with this one, it still moved around a lot. So yeah. Let me see if I can turn this light on. Boom, there you go. See, I don't know. I feel like this looks better. This wristband or watch band. So yeah. It is time to close out this vlog. I'm gonna make sure I close this one out. Not like the other ones where like I haven't really closed it out completely. I was gonna get a reaction of my dad having some of the lasagna, but here's the thing. He's also on a diet. So right now he can't really be eating lasagna. Well, he can't be eating anything heavy. Me, on the other hand, I can. That's because I go work out. And plus, I haven't eaten literally since eating in the morning, eating the chilaquiles. So this is literally my second meal. But look, it looks good. Matter of fact, I'll try it right in front of you guys. All right. It's in like pieces, of course, since I have it in this bowl. But we're gonna try it. It is good. It is good. It is good. But yeah, like I said, my dad is on a diet, so he really can't be eating this type of food right now, late at night. He says he will be having some tomorrow. But yeah, that is it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Ojalá que les gustó el video. Casi no pasa nada. Nothing's really been happening with me as far as work goes, because I just go to work and come back, and then with me not having a car, that's literally all I do is just take the bus, the train to work, do what I gotta do there, and just come back home. If it's during the week, I go work out. The weekend, I don't. Really nothing much changes, but hopefully things will change once I do get a car. I want to do a lot of things, but of course I can't do that without a vehicle at the moment, because not everything is able. I'm not able to get to certain things or certain places without transportation, and some of those places there's really no public transportation. So yeah, nos vemos para la próxima. Hasta luego. Sí, nos vemos hasta la próxima, ¿ok? Adiós.